When I went to bed last night, I was thinking about how small I was. I feel I should add that it certainly wasn't in a literal sense, 6'4" male and larger than most people I've met by a couple of inches beside my brother, give or take. Rather, I was small in knowledge of the wider world around me. I don't watch the news. Every time I've tried, it's just been depressing shit like how many people died in the latest disaster, be it natural or man-made. And the latest thing is the government's done to fuck everyone other than them and the rich guys that they're buddy-buddy with. I'm not a psychologist to know what's going through their heads, or a politician myself to be able to debate the logistics behind everything they're doing other than it's bad. I know things could be better in the world. I want them to be better. But I can't help but feel I'm too short of understanding to do anything about it. Instead, I've adopted a sense of naivety regarding everything. If I hold faith in the desire that everything will be alright, and that things will eventually work out for the better, I can simply focus on my own part. My mother often said it's not a bad sense to have, to keep my head held high and ignore the worst that comes your way, but those people that are truly evil will see that too, and will exploit me because of it. If anything, I suppose my biggest dream is to change the world for the better with what I do, but I need to be bigger in spirit and understanding first. My dream last night seemed to be nothing more continuous than the last. I had washed up into a rather large aquatic hollow, drained and hungry. Colorful coral lined the walls, reflecting light off of the waves and onto the ceiling of the hollow. As I sat up, my face was hit by the brunt of the reflected light. However, it didn't blind me, but instead from this warmth, rather than from an otherwise drowsy state getting washed ashore left me in. It was then that I heard that oh so familiar tune from back on the beach, clearer than ever before. Someone was singing not far from where I currently was, but I did not have the strength to get to them. Instead, I laid back, resigned from the long swim and getting dragged to the current. To my side was an array of tropical fruit, likely left behind by someone who found me here and taken from a nearby beach. I cleaned my hands with the flowing water leading back outside before taking some and sitting back down to eat my fill. I was careful to take too much under the minor possibility of it in fact not being for me. As I was eating, someone came beside me and sat down before attempting to speak with me. I couldn't understand them, but their expressions and body language implied they were relieved to see I was actually alive. I attempted to reply and keep the conversation feeling one-sided and making their mannerisms, but they laughed, probably because I had no idea what I was trying to say. Then, they started to sing instead. Yes, I understood. The one that was calling out to me on the beach was none other than them. Ecstatic and enamored, I took a breath for matching the tune they were singing with my own voice. As our duet filled the hollow in that moment, I felt that no matter what came next, I could handle it with melodious confidence. As everything faded to white as I woke up the next day, I felt a warm light like no other, enveloped in glorious melody. As I woke up from that luminous, song-filled dream, I looked at my calendar. It was Easter Sunday. The first thing I thought about was what happened on this day many millennia ago, when the light of the world pierced through the tomb. Maybe, in another way, this dream was similar to an ancient miracle. It now occurs to me that I can't recall the face of the person who sang to and with me during my dream, but there's likely a reason for that, as is the nature of dreams. I would say that I have to find that person here in the wake world, but I can't help but feel I've already met them. How odd.